You're listening to Sim Waton from BizSupportOnline.net. This InfoPath video is a demonstration of how you can automatically create InfoPath forms through a SharePoint Designer workflow in SharePoint 2013. In SharePoint 2010, we were able to create InfoPath forms using SharePoint Designer workflows. This video is just to show you that it is still possible to create InfoPath forms using SharePoint Designer workflows, but then in SharePoint 2013. So here I'm in SharePoint 2013, where I've got this contact SharePoint list, which as you can see is currently empty. The basic idea is that I want to add an item to this SharePoint list and then have a workflow run and create an InfoPath form and store it in this SharePoint form library, and the InfoPath form should contain the data that I entered into the SharePoint list item. So if I add a new item to this SharePoint list, we'll just enter Jane Doe here and then save the item. A SharePoint Designer workflow should run. So I'll go to the create form lib and wait until it has completed and created a form. And as you can see, we've got an InfoPath form here. And if I click on the InfoPath form and open it, we should see Jane Doe listed within a field on the InfoPath form. And we do. The second example is we've got this project info lib form library in which we want to add or create InfoPath forms that contains data for projects. And then once we add an InfoPath form to this form library, again we want a SharePoint Designer workflow to run and create an approval InfoPath form that is linked to the InfoPath form that I created in this project info lib form library. So if I add a new document here and then enter some project data, let's say this is project 1. And this is my description for project 1. And then I'll save the InfoPath form back to the form library. A SharePoint Designer workflow should run. And once it has completed, we should see an InfoPath form appear here in this project approval lib form library. And as you can see, it has already been created. So when I open it, we should see that it has been linked to the project 1 InfoPath form. And as you can see here, we've got the project name is project 1.